Hey Lee, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? Hello, rail artist. I hope you can hear okay. Do very many of these. Sounds good. All right. Cool. Cool beans. I got bored this morning. Just thought I'd start a live stream. Send up a link if anybody wants to join. I lost my coffee. Ooh, there it is. So what's everybody up to this morning? Or afternoon for you, Lee? Same stuff, different day. You're on your book? Okay, cool. They wrote a song about me. I've been working on the railroad. I know, keep my day job, right? So one of my projects I have going on, now that I have the track work substantially complete for phase 2, still need to switch for them. I got all kinds of other little projects going on. As an example, way back, let's see if I can get out of the way of the camera, way back there on the other side of the yellow toolbox is the Walthers, writing that coloring, good one, is the Walthers Madusa Cement Plant. And it's called something else now, but in the old days it was Medusa Cement. And they give you decals for a bunch of other names, one of which was Hoffa Cement, which may not mean anything to Lee or younger people. But it was always said that Jimmy Hoffa was buried in cement in a building, probably Meadowlands Stadium. Hey, Digger, welcome. Give you a closer up view of that cement plant I'm restoring and kit bashing. See it back here. Camera. Now the way I've designed phase 2 is, as you can see, these tracks here lag is over. But these tracks here are the staging tracks, and they go under the section up here, which will be city industry scene. Okay? And it works its way back here, and you can see how I've chopped away at part of the model. Okay, I started with this one because it's 30 years old, and I had bought it for my son when I built him a 4x8 layout, which he had no interest in, but I saved it, and it was in a bunch of pieces, and I finally put it back together, and I've chopped it away. I still have a front piece to put on, all right, thus the styrene, and I still have lighting to add, and it's going to have an overhead door light here. It'll have a sign light probably underneath pointed up, and then an interior light to the shed. So, we got somebody in the basement. Who do we got? We got Lee. Didn't see you there for a minute, Lee. Bring you on up.
Turned the computer on and I thought I seen you live. But I'm trying to sort my camera out because I'm not in the same place with my laptop no more. I've completely moved it round. So I've just brought the last video out of my farm scene.
Yeah, I looked at it this morning. So anyway, now you can see the cement plant a little bit clearer. Now,
which one did you look at, Steve? There's two of me doing the grass, and the one is the main one with all the animals on it.
I think I've looked at both of them. The grass one I looked at yesterday.
Yeah, I've got two gone up for the grass, and I've just put the final video up now of all the farm animals on it, and my barn finished.
Well, maybe I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's the one that's just gone up now.
Okay.
It looks well.
Yeah. It looks good.
I tell you now, that looks good what you built there.
Well, I will have, once I have all the industries that go along this here in, then I will cover and you'll never see this gap. But it has to be able to come off the layout because this section, all of this comes off so that this whole section here can tilt up where I can get to the wiring easier instead of crawling through the cabinets.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of changes on the original layout. My Anfield Road layout's getting a lot of changes on the wiring.
Lee, I have a job for you.
Go on.
All right. You got a watch? Got a watch? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Okay. I was asked how long it takes me to put this in running order. Because there's four different sections that have to be put into service, so to speak. Okay. So when I say go, watch your time, and we'll see how long it takes me to put it together. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start with the door section over here. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. I drop the bridge down. Now I don't have to, but I do have some slide-on rail joiners. And like I say, I don't have to put them in, but I do. Just so it doesn't misalign. I got one that's always finicky. There it is. And I'm guessing it's going to take me less than 2 minutes, but let's see. Okay, so the first one of 4 is in. Now for the second one. Slide this around. And again, this one has rail joiners because it's real finicky, especially due to temperature changes, because foam and wood expand at different levels. Foam, wood, and metal all expand at different rates, expand and contract due to temperature changes. So this one can be a real challenge, to say the least. All right, so that's 2. The next one is here. So I got to pull it out from behind. And align the pins over here. And this one, the tracks align pretty good so far. I haven't had a real issue with it. Okay, that's 3. That's what the one I just put in right there. Now, put this one in. This one just comes up. And there's a couple of locking bars underneath. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to connect the electrical over here. All the other electricals already connected, except for this one. And I got a duck under, which I don't like at my age, but hey, such is life. These plugs here are all color coded. So I make sure I get the right tracks hooked up to each other. Okay, done. Time?
Time is, you started it, I use the stream itself, you know, the stream counter.
Oh, yeah.
You started at 10:11, you finished it at 13:40.
So under 5 minutes, under 4 minutes actually.
Yeah, it was under 4 minutes. I was going to use my phone, and then I thought, no, I'll use the StreamYards.
Yeah.
I can just watch that. So,
yep. I need to get one. I've been looking at Amazon, and they've got these kneeling carts that are on casters. So I'm going to get one of those to slide back and forth under.
They are handy. They are handy. I'm doing a lot of changes on Anfield Road. There's a lot. I'm getting back up there next month.
Did you see my BLI steam locomotive video from yesterday? I finally got that where I can work where it works.
Nice. I seen it. I did put a comment on it.
Yeah, that's right, you did.
I did put a comment on it. I done a stream yesterday.
Maybe that's the other video I saw, Lee. Because I knew I looked at 2. I bet you one was the live stream you did.
I've done 2 videos of the farm with doing scatter. And then the video is just a reveal of it. It does look well. The farm scene looks well. I tell you now, I've noticed since I've worked on this layout, my actual scenery has gone better.
Yeah, it's amazing how time and experience really makes it better.
Yeah, does. Well, the stream I done yesterday, we had someone come in the chat slagging off Anthony, Redneck Way of Life. And Donna was in the chat, his widow.
Oh, okay.
And put it this way, said what's going to happen to his channel.
So what's going to happen to his channel?
Nothing, because it'll just go dormant, won't it? Because he's
Yeah.
no longer with us.
Right.
I tell you now, Thingy started doing some Jack running, Annie. Roy E. And Joe
Oh,
Raider.
is? I
Yeah,
haven't seen that.
Roy E's doing some Jack running, and so is Joe Raider.
You know, if I had a flat layout, I'd consider letting them run like that. But I've got so many ups and downs and rounds and these crossover points and so forth. I'd be afraid to let mine just keep going unattended. Now, I've let it go for about 15, 20 minutes before as I ran out.
I could do it on this layout. I could probably do continuous running on this layout. On Alan Melwood. But I
still find a lot of my older rolling stock, due to expansion, contraction of the rails, and so forth. I find a lot of the wheel sets go out of gauge.
Yeah.
All right,
I've noticed that.
And cause derailments. So I keep some 33s. I keep bags of 33 and 36-inch wheel sets.
Yeah. I've noticed with this layout, some of my rolling stock I've got for the loft won't run good on this layout, but yeah, it'll run on the loft layout.
Huh.
And yeah, it's the same track. But it could be with the expansion of the heat of the rails.
Could be.
We have had some hot weather here. It's been crazy.
Yeah, and with your loft, well, that's not the one that's in the loft, is it?
The one here isn't. No, I'm on Alan Melwood now. Because I've got Anfield Road and I've got Alan Melwood Drive. I've got the two layouts now, two different layouts on one channel. This layout was just a pure accident. I just got it where I couldn't work on the loft, and I thought I'll carry it on. But I will be next couple of weeks. I want to get back up in the loft, and this will go on hold. But I've got to get my new laptop first. That layout does look well, though, Steve.
It's coming along. I'm really pleased. I've got, with this new section here, and the double reversing capabilities,
is your reversing capabilities fully working now?
They work, but the way Digitrax is a mechanical reversing circuit, all right, whereas NEC has a digital version.
Yeah.
And so what happens on mine is occasionally it will pause. There will be a pause in the train when it's crossing from one section to another.
Yeah.
So I'm contemplating whether to go ahead and get me some NEC reversing circuits. So, and because of the way my track and everything is laid out, it's going to take more than one to do it. So.
And it's money.
Yeah.
Well,
everything's time and money.
Everything's time and money. I'm actually on Anfield Road. I'm actually rewiring it, all the droppers, and I may be, it's not definite, I may be going DCC.
I love DCC, Lee. Just the capabilities of it.
Yeah.
And you can always start out slow. You could even put a double pull, double throw switch, so you switch from DCC to DC if you still wanted to run. So you'd have a DCC power and command station, and you'd have a DC throttle, and you just flip the switch and change from one to the other. But you don't want to run them both at the same time.
Yeah, no, what I'm thinking, I'm either going to do it with Anfield Road or I'm going to do it with Alan Melwood. One of the layouts is going DCC. I haven't decided which one yet. I've got a load of wiring to do on Anfield Road first. I need to get it running on DC first properly, and then I can decide which one I'm gonna go digital with.
Forgot I had this train double-headed. I only had one local on it. Selected, so I got this one bad switch coming out of the station.
Can I run trains? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Oh, I need to move the mouse so the mouse is on the track. Oh, I've got a flat spot there and it does me head in.
I'll make sure all my switches are thrown properly. You know, the hardest thing about finishing track work for a section, and I'm sure you experience this too, is then you don't want to move on to the next project. You just want to run trains. So there's my Burlington Zephyr. I got it double-headed today. See how it did that pause when it crossed over? But I do love my camera system. Oh. That little jerk was enough to make it kind of uncoupled. I had 3 cars yesterday that I had to replace wheel sets on that Zephyr. Lee, did you fall off the map again?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I tried changing cameras. I've still got Anycam on it. I've re-put Anycam back on. And I hit the wrong camera. And it it totally disconnected me. I've
Mine,
been
when I ran off my Surface, my Surface Pro, it would do the same thing because the Surface Pro didn't have the graphics capabilities to make that switch on the fly.
yeah. What I'm getting another laptop in end of September.
Ah,
I'm gonna just get a higher spec laptop. Just gonna get a higher spec laptop. I need to clean the track. I'll put you on the farm.
yeah, I'm maxed out with 6 cameras. Yeah, it looks good, Lee.
Oh, I'm made up
Hello,
with it.
Connie.
I can't see
Happy
you.
Saturday morning.
Hello, Connie. I was speaking to her yesterday. She's gone and bought a 3D printer, hasn't she? Morning, Jason.
Hey, morning, Jason. I got the Zephyr running for you. Double-headed today.
It looks well. That Zephyr does look well, though, Dave.
Thank you. It's dirty. I need to clean it up.
Oh, because I've been working on the layout. I need to clean the track, but I'm only just getting back after falling off the layout. I fell off the layout last week. Literally, I was up on the baseboard, and I fell off the baseboard.
Well, that wasn't very smartly.
I had the ladder. I stood on the ladder moved, and I ended up on the floor on a heap.
Well, make sure, hey, Jason, make sure Junior runs that Zephyr at the train show.
Nice one, Jason. Get some footage if you can, Jason. I need to run some trains, seeing as though Steve is running trains. I think I need to.
I'm bringing out the coal drag next.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Helps if I run it the right way, doesn't it? I'm just running a single train at the moment. I have definitely got a dead spot. On one of my corners, it's got a dead spot. I think I need to put more droppers in.
Yeah, I've got droppers just about every section of track. And
Well,
even though all of my switches are jumpered, all my turnouts, I still put drops on both sides of a switch.
I thought, it'd be fine because it's only a small layout. But I'm having second thoughts now. I need to put some more droppers in. It wouldn't be hard to put another dropper in because where I've got no power getting to it, it just may be down to the track need cleaning. I don't know.
Well, that could be it too.
Yeah, that's the problem because I've been working on the layout and doing stuff. And it all mounts up, doesn't it? The dirt just mounts up on it.
Yep.
And everything. But I know my outer loop works brilliant. But I've got a stupid train blocking the way. Not now if we use my little grabber to get it out of the way. They work wonders for getting to stretch over the layout. I'm going to run the wheat a bit. I'll warm the little train. Yeah, there we go. I'll have no problems now with this. This. No, its track needs cleaning.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Wicked. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I think my track needs cleaning. It looks like I've got a job to do before my live stream tomorrow.
It's noisy here in the train room.
It's noisy in mine because I'm running trains. I couldn't leave you out, Steve. I couldn't leave you out, mate.
Nancy, Spirit of Colorado, has a challenge out. You got to have a manifest freight and a unit train.
I can't do it because I haven't got anything to do it.
I just got to make sure I have all my switches thrown right, which is always a challenge.
Yeah.
Most of my derailments are operator error.
It does actually, Connie. It does look like a mouse. That's why I'm thinking running DCC on this layout. I'd be able to set a train at a steady pace. Oops, I need to plug the laptop in. That's not... Back in a minute, Steve.
Alrighty.
Go and grab a coffee. Go and grab a coffee, so I'll leave the camera on with the train going round.
Here we go. I've changed the Zephyr's track and direction. Camera, like, oh, okay, I got that one going. Oop. Oop.
Oops.
Oops.
Still running, but lost the actual train it was pulling. That's good, isn't it?
That's a tricky area.
That's class, that, Connie. I need to put the camera in a place where it'll see the whole trains going round. Not on the workbench.
Alright.
Right, let's move my camera. I'm gonna move it so I can actually run train show of running of trains. Didn't want to do that. I'm putting on the fresh glass I've done. Didn't want to do that, Lee. Right, where's my train now? Send me train off now. Wrong way.
There it went again. It's because I don't have switch motors on these switches yet. So what happens is the switch doesn't stay directly aligned.
I am unorganised chaos. I need to get another extension for my mic, my headset, because it won't quite reach where I want it to get to.
I may have to change another set of wheels.
Are we having problems with wheel sets?
Yeah.
It's
I'll
not.
make sure that's not one up.
It's not liking it.
Yeah, this is an old set, and it looks like it's out of gauge.
I've got the same problem with I've got Mark 1 Triangs coaches, and it doesn't like running on.
Yeah, it's out of gauge.
It doesn't like running on the. It'll run on the steel track, but it won't run on any other track other than steel.
Alright, let's see if that does a trick. These, like I say, these cars are, let's see, 20, 30, 40 years old. So the wheel sets tend to degrade. Whoop.
There we go, I'm back. But can I hear? Yeah, I can.
You may want to turn your mic down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is loud. Bear with me. I need to do that. Oh. Yeah, it is a bit high, isn't it? There we go. That's better.
There, yeah, that's better.
I am going to reset up different because I know where I need my headset to go. I know where I need my headset to plug into. I need a long extension from this box here.
Oop, I knocked it off that time. Look at that. Looks like it did the trick. It's amazing how. Oh, I lost Lee again. Hello, Saint Blazy. Thank you. It's still a work in progress. Oh, I lost track of what I was working on. Bye, artist. Probably missed him. Still got a problem with that switch. But only on these SDs. Uh-oh. All right, got him. Like button change colors to what? It was blue earlier. Too many trains to keep track of. What color is it? If it's not, if the like button isn't blue, what color is it? I guess I can do it myself. Like myself, huh? Find out. Well, mine is still blue, guys. Lee's back. Welcome back, Lee.
Yeah, I'm back. I had to ditch the minicam. It was just locking up my laptop. So I thought I'd put my camera in a different place and I'm just going to run a train.
There you go.
I'm running a little passenger train just going around the outside loop. And you can see the whole layout as well. The way I've done it. I just thought I would do. I've got a little diorama on the workbench at the moment I'm working on. Doing the daily.
Right.
I can't wait to get me bigger monitor.
Buy a TV with an HDMI. All
Yeah,
right.
well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm getting a laptop that's going to have a HDMI on it. And I'm going to use... I've got a telly. I'm going to use my big telly mounted on the wall behind the layout.
Well, I'm recording a section right now for Nancy, Spirit of Colorado.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
I've got my unit coal train going. I've got a manifest freight, and which she those were her 2 points in her challenge. But I've also got my Burlington Zephyr thrown in as a bonus.
Oh, cool.
Took me a while to figure it out, but I got it figured out.
That train shouldn't even go around the outside loop. That's not the train I usually run on, the outside loop. That's the wrong train on the outside loop. It's really officially. That's meant to be on the inside loop. I'm going to see if I can change them round. I'm taking my headphones off a minute. I need to get another USB line. I may go back to my Bluetooth headphones, I think.
Can you all hear the sound of the trains? Even though I'm on my headset? Because if it's too much of a distraction, I can mute the train.
Oh. That's going to take off like a rocket. Oh, come on. Go round 56.
I lost my caboose somewhere.
Oh, it's running. She's running. We're 56, but it's making a squeal. No, it's not. That's the right train round that the passenger one now, the 56.
I lost my train.
Go and find
Not just
it.
my train of thought. Lost my train.
My train's just gone and stopped. It was running fine.
There's another one. That's what it is right there.
What is going on? This 56 does not like my track. It runs fine on its own, but put a loco on, a carriage on it. It doesn't like anything. At least I've got trains running. Not like in the loft, no trains running.
Yep, I got a problem with this joint over here.
Oh, is it a dirty joint?
No, it's one bad thing about laying track on foam is it flexes too much.
Yes, I know.
And
I'm the same. I've got
my and can misalign.
My track is on foam.
Because all these cars have new wheel sets, so I know it's not new wheel sets.
Let's see what I'm going to send round. I'll send a little other train round. I'm going to send the second train round. There we go. I've got 2 trains going round. 2 trains changing each other. Oh! I nearly had a crash on the corner. Right, I need to stop that one a minute. Now start it again and try and get ahead of each other.
I'm gonna try something.
My trains aren't playing ball today. The outside track's running fine. The inside track doesn't want to play ball at all. Definitely going to blame myself. Blame the operator.
No, blame Heath.
No, blame the operator. Blame the operator. Blame the operator. stays on for. Ha! It's disengaged the carriage again. I am changing my couplings. I do not like the couplings I use.
For all my Brit friends talking about ice cream, I was in Peterborough back in 2000 and at an event. It was a koi show, the British National, and I had some fish entered. And it was like 50 degrees, and this is in June 20th, 22nd, something like that. And my wife and I were freezing, and a vendor was setting up, an ice cream vendor, and my wife and I said to ourselves, well, they're not going to make any money today. 30 minutes later, they had a line 20 people deep. My wife and I just shook our heads. We couldn't believe it. Really need to get a couple switch machines.
And yet they were set off at different times. What, the inside loop is catching the outside train. Right, let's see what I can do here. See if I can go for turning them down. And just run them. I'm thinking going back to my Bluetooth headphones when I'm running trains. I don't like being plugged in.
I don't think there's such a thing as a warm part of the country. We have a pseudo son that lives outside of Manchester, and he comes over here. We go over there quite often. He loves it now that we've moved to Florida.
There we go. I'll put some light on the subject now.
This track with this complicated track plan, I lose track of where the trains are.
I can't lose track on where my trains go. They're just going round in a circle. This is
hello, Mr. Jimbo.
This track plan's just too plain.
Yeah, Mr. Jimbo, do a switching a module. You could have different switching things that connect up. And that you could put in the garage or someplace on a temporary type basis.
Yeah, the module section. I officially only started off with one layout. It was in the loft. I've now took over another room in the house. With an 84 layout as well now. Every time though, Jackie keeps threatening to put the sledgehammer through it. I don't think she'd do it but... I want to try and hit me 500 subscribers.
I don't play that subscriber game. It's not for me. It's not about growing the channel and getting a lot of subscribers. I just enjoy sharing my mistakes and corrections with everybody.
Yeah, I do. I can't wait for next month. I'm bringing me stickers. Me stickers are coming out next month. I've got two sets of stickers coming out. I've got Anfield Road layout and the loft stickers coming, and I've got
These
Alan
upgraded, I put upgraded sound files in a bunch of my different locomotives, and
Oh,
they
right.
have
What?
automatic timings that you can change. Turn
Oh,
on the
cool.
timings or turn them off that will and vary. It'll set the horns off and such. So I don't even have to worry about blowing horns. They'll do it intermittently by themselves. Hello, Rick.
Hello, Rick R. That's one good layout. Rick R's layout is a nice layout.
I'll have to check it out.
He doesn't. He hasn't got a. He doesn't put his contents out. The only way I see the picture, he sends them to me, and I show him on my Sunday show.
Oh, well, you'll have to show them Sunday.
Yeah, I've got pictures. I've got pictures that have been on last when he used the cardboard idea on his road, and he's on O gauge.
Let's switch my cameras up for a little bit.
That's true, that Connie.
And then I stand in the way. That doesn't help, does it?
I'm just standing watching trains, look. I'm even away from the controller. The controller's just low speed and they're running round.
Got my cold drag going a little too fast, I think.
I think I've got them going at a nice steady pace now.
It's funny because on camera, they look like they're going a lot faster than what they are. At least my perception of mine are. When I review the videos.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Got a train that doesn't sound like it's on the back. No, it's not. It's not. It's derailed.
I know what I need to do.
Better. We're back in business. Oh! I'm gonna let you get ahead, slow you down. I was gonna get rid of that 56. I'm not a fan of diesels. They're definitely playing cat and mouse.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Mr. Jimbo. I was going to work on that cement plant back there, but I got involved running trains instead. So
yeah, that's the same with me. I was gonna work. I was gonna start working on one of my industry units, but I've got running trains. But oh, I've had a derail. Well, I haven't had a derailment. Yeah, they have. I've had a crash on the one of the corners.
all right, time to change trains.
I could do some. I could do some shunting. I have got my shunting, like, I have got the points working now. But I don't know. Steve, how easy is it to do point motors?
To do point motors?
Yeah.
They're not hard. At least not for me. I've been doing them my whole life. So
I've never tried doing, but most of me switches are out hand. I was looking at another option where I've seen someone put, a piece of bar through like wire, and you can through the layout, and you just pull that.
yeah, a manual pull.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at whose video. It was someone I found on YouTube.
The other way you can do it, Caboose Industries, I'm sure they have them over there in the UK too, but they'll have a manual ground throw. Okay, which is
Yes.
you simply let me find a spot over here. Let's say that there's a switch here. Well, you can't see it, but if there's a switch here, you just reach in and flip it over, and it throws the switch.
Yeah.
Pico switches have their little levers already.
Yeah. I can't wait to get my new laptop, my monitor put up on the back wall so I can see everything. I keep saying to myself, go and bring the monitor down out the loft. But if I start bringing stuff down the loft, out the loft, I won't go back up there. But I've got a full size monitor in the loft.
That's why. I did. Well, I hate it when I do that.
What have you just done, Steve?
I threw a switch by mistake. And it's not in an easy place to get to.
Oh, why you being a pain? I've just come into the siding to pick up a train. And now I'm going to go out. Hey! I've just done it. I've gone and picked a train up from a carriage up from in the siding. A little Weetabix one. I don't know how many that can pull. I have never seen how many she can pull. I think what is up with me couplings? I'm not happy. I'm sure my couplings keep coming off. There's something up with my couplings.
Thanks, Digger.
They bounce off for some unknown reason. My couplings bounce off.
A lot of times it's because the car may not have enough weight, so it rolls. When you bump up against it, it rolls instead of couples.
Yeah, they are light. There's hardly anything in the little box.
I mean, it's good that they roll so well.
I don't know whether to put some sort of weight underneath the wheels.
I normally put them in the car.
I can't. This is it's closed. It's glued. The lid's glued on it. It's a Weetabix closed truck.
Yeah, you can put weights on the underside frame.
Yeah, I could do
as
legs
well
on the under frame, couldn't I?
Yep, and they'll track better. They won't derail as much when they're properly weighted. And you can, I've got a little scale. I'll show you here in a second. And then I use the NMRA weighting guidelines. All right, now.
I've got no lead down here. I know where all my little lead is. It's in a little tub up in the loft. I think I need to go up and get it before tomorrow's stream and do some.
That's the only bad thing about this layout. having to crawl underneath.
Yes. I can't get under my baseboard no more. I've got it all blocked off now, going under my baseboard. But the worst thing is, what I've got done, I've blocked it, but in the far corner, on shelving, I've got houses that I need for the side that hasn't got houses yet. I've left them under the layout, because I don't want them getting broken. I know what train I'm going to run. I'm going to stop him, and I'm going to run my Great Western. See what that runs like. Oh,
alright. Now to get everything running again.
I like that little train there that I've got, the Great Western Railway one.
Somebody, I forget who it was, Lee, but somebody gave you a challenge on the covered hoppers.
Go on, who?
I don't remember who it was.
A channel.
Yeah. Oh, it may have been Steve, 87 PSAP.
Young Steve.
Yeah, younger Steve.
I've got to watch that. I may have watched that video, but I didn't. I watched it and I went out the room, so I may not hear the whole thing.
I think he challenged you to do it.
Young Steve, 86, 87.
Right.
I'll have to go and have a look. At his channel. I'll do it. I'll do it on I'll do it I'll do it on. I can do it on coal hoppers. I'd have to go and get another 7 from up in the loft. I could probably do a 10 drag.
I didn't know if you all had covered hoppers over there or not.
I've not got covered hoppers. I've got open coal hoppers.
I use for my weights, I use metal washers. Let's see what size. As a matter of fact, I need to go out and get another box. I use 3/8 inch because they fit inside of all of my rail cars.
I use lead and glue lead to the bottom. I've done a video on it. That's a nice little loco. I'd see if it bounces off on this one. I think half of the problem as well is on one of my locos. It's only got the D. It ain't got the bar as well for connecting. You know, when it's connecting up to them. See what this runs like now. This loco come off Dave. Micro Cenex. No, it definitely need. I definitely need weights on the on them. That's half of the problem, I think, Steve. Weights are needed on them.
Yeah, Digger, if you go to NMRA standards and look up weights, they've got a formula for how much each car, based upon length, should weigh. And I just have one of these cheap food scales.
Yeah, but Rick uses wheel weights. Wheel weights are okay for your size layout, Rick. You're an O gauge.
See, one of those cheap food scales.
Rick's an O gauge, so his weights he uses will be okay. But for HO and double O,
a lot of people use tire weights, clip them off. They
Yeah.
have stick 'em. Over here we have what's the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts have the pine wood derby. You can use pine wood derby weights.
Yeah. I could. Another way of doing it, I could open it up and put weight inside it. Right, I'm going to try something here now. See if it. I know I'm going to run the train backwards, but I'm going to see if it works. It's either going to work or not, innit? It can either fail or unfail. Oh, I'm trying to run two trains on one track. That's a good thing with DC. You can run two trains on one track.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna bring a video out anyway. I'm gonna set a challenge. I'm working on setting a challenge and see if someone can if it can be done. But I don't know if everyone's gonna be able to do it. See what the longest freight train they can pull on the layout is. I know what I can pull on this one.
Somebody did that once,
Yeah,
and I didn't have that many freight cars, so I lined up all my passenger cars.
yeah, I remember it. I remember it. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and do, but I'm gonna do it with a twist. If I run it, I'm gonna do it with a twist. It doesn't have to be one loco. You can do it with two locos.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna do it with a twist. So that means it extends how long you can pull it. I know what I can pull on this. I've done it. I've done the test for it, so I just need to do the video. Right, let's see if that pulls any better. It could be down to me coupling. Yeah, it's pulling better. It's down to me coupling on that train. Steve,
Yeah.
I'm pulling it backwards. And it's got the two. It's only got the D on the back. But on the front, it's got the complete bar and the D. So it's hooked. It's pulling it round better. I need to change the coupling on the back then, don't I? I can't though.
Yeah.
I can't change it because it's glued to it.
Unglue it.
It's not. I'll show you it on camera. I'll go up to the camera and show you. I can't. Let me change cameras. That's what I like with StreamYard. You can change cameras. There we go. Can you see there? It's actually permanently on there.
Yeah, that's not good. You can take the whole thing. I don't know. I can't see it well enough. It's too dark. But here, what I've done on a lot of my old ones that were glued, I took the whole coupler box off and put a whole new coupler box assembly on.
That's what I'm thinking. It's all plastic. Looking at it, I'm looking at it where it is because it's a Hornby train. It's fixed to the chassis, but it's all plastic. I could probably cut it out with the Dremel, well, my gauge master, with a cutting disc, and put a proper one in. I'm going to try that. That's a project for me today, I think, because pulling that backwards worked. It had no issues on derailing. Because I can do it. It was pulling no problem. Oops. It was pulling, no problem. Let's see. There we go. It's pulling, no problems. I need to go back to the other camera. It's pulling. It's pulling, no problem. There, now. So that's what it is. That coupling needs changing. I need to bin that coupling that's on the back. It's not missing a beat. But it's not bouncing or nothing. I'm watching it now. It's not bouncing. And I'm going to have to do the same on the 56. Because the 56 has only got the same ones on it. But the 56 are going to be easy to change. Because they're screwed in. I'm thinking go to the magnetic. What's those magnetic ones, Steve?
KDs?
KDs. I wouldn't mind because it's going to be a passenger. KDs would be good on me passenger coaches. But if I change KDs on my passenger coaches, whatever I pull my passenger coaches on the loft layout, that unit's going to have the same connectors on it, innit?
Yeah, you're going to want to have all of them. Or you can have specific cars that have one of each type.
Yes.
All right, see you later, Digger. Hey, Anthony, I didn't see you sneak in there.
I seen him, but I forgot to. I wasn't looking. I'm hating them on it. I should open my phone up. I should put my phone somewhere on the layout so I can see the chat on my layout as well, in front of the controller. When I'm running trains, I'm liking being able to run trains finally. I think that's why there was method in the madness to get myself another layout.
I think I got some bad gears on this loco.
Oh, is it having issues?
Yeah.
And that looks better. No, it's definitely down to the weight. But I've just lost that Weetabix one again.
That's one for the workbench. I've got another one I got to open up and look at anyway.
Oops! I've just took the farm out. I don't want to destroy my new farm. What have I done? It has as well. It's hit my farm. Fence. It's hit me fence. Heath's fault. I am not liking that 56. It doesn't like my track. And yet it's been serviced. I'm not a fan of diesels anyway. I should never have bought that. Want to get hyper train from Jackie. I went to train show and bought it and hid it for about 2 months.
I've done that with Coy.
I went and bought it. I thought, oh yeah, it'll run. It doesn't run on Anfield Road. It doesn't like the corners, and it looks like it doesn't like running on this train track. I need to go. I don't know if it needs a service. I need to go and try and see if I can find how to do a service on it on YouTube. That's an option. Let's see what I can pull. see what, I don't know what the pulling power of this one is. I need to repair my high Mac. I want to. Yeah, I'm very quiet because I'm messing around with trains. Oh, let's see if this is going to be too light. Oh, this is the first time I've run anything actually on a live stream. On anyone else's. I'm like learning the clattering of that. Can you hear it?
Cattle in the back?
No, the clattering of the wheels.
Oh, yeah. The clickety-clack.
Yeah, I can hear the clickety-clack. And that Great Western Railway, that train that's going round now, the green one, that come off courtesy. No, it's definitely a weight issue or couplings, because it's just derailed again. It's just actually uncoupled. But this GWR train come off Dave from used to be Martha Tiffbill, then he went Micro Scenics. That is a train I got off Dave, and when I got it off Dave, it used to run like a bag of nails. It made all sorts of weird noises. I serviced it, and it's quieted it down. That was the first service I've ever done on a loco. I've never gone to do a loco service on a loco. All the times I used to service, most of my servicing of locos was not done. I used to send them to Scotland to a channel, Mark Finch, that is a good friend of mine, but he hasn't put any content up for a bit. Why that's going round? I could have put the cleaning car on, couldn't I?
Yeah. Never hurts.
It doesn't. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Hi, Jerry. It doesn't hurt putting cleaning car on. Helps you forget the right controller, doesn't it? Am I better off pushing it or dragging it, Steve?
Huh? You're better off pulling it.
Pulling it.
Well, you might want to push it, because that way it's cleaning in front of the engine.
It's just those cheap maintenance ones, the little yellow maintenance ones you get. Oh, helps if I go the right way with the train, doesn't it? Ooh, let's see, and I'm not going to go that quick with it. Never. If I remember rightly, this train does not like going this way. No.
Huh.
sending the cleaning car round. It may be cleaning the track. Didn't think I would be doing this. I don't know. It just seems to. Sometimes it'll run past it in blazes, and then sometimes it won't. I've got my Dremel back working now. I may go brutal and put the wire brush attachment on my Dremel and try cleaning the where the flat spot is. It won't hurt it, would it?
I'm sorry, I got a engine I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, what have you done to the engine today?
I don't know. St. Blazy asks if it's a dodgy
fish plate.
Joiner plate. Yeah, fish plate.
That's a fish plate. That's what I'm thinking. But I've got me. Well, it's not the Dremel. It's the Gauge Master version of the Dremel. I don't know whether to put the little wire brush attachment on it. You know, that spins round. I know you shouldn't do it, but I wonder if it'll help and try and clean it. Or get a cotton wool bud with their cleaning fluid in. But it only seems to do it on that corner. Everywhere else, it doesn't miss a beat.
I've got a loco that's not responding.
Oh.
That's never a good thing.
No, that's not. A loco not responding is not good. It's getting good power here, but it's spinning like buggery.
Sound is responding. Now it's responding.
Yeah, it's well spinning like buggery here. But if I say, no, that train has no problems round there. Huh. It's only certain trains that have a problem round there. I know though this train has only just been recently serviced yesterday. It got a complete strip down and cleaned. So maybe the Great Western needs the same done to it. Maybe need the body taken off and the whole wheels cleaning, the whole interior clean, the motor and everything, and the worm gear. Yeah, cotton wool bud I think is the best option, I think, on it. But this train's not doing it. The only train that seems to be doing it is the Great Western and the 56. But I think I need to do a deep clean of the track. It wouldn't hurt. But I'll see if it I may get a proper cleaning car though. I'm toying getting a decent one.
If you read what St. Blazy says, if you have multiple locos having the same issue at the same place, it's going to be a track issue.
Yeah, I'm thinking that now. I did read that. I was reading it and I was about to say that it's a track issue. I've just noticed I've got places here where some of my track is lifted, but I know what that's down to. I glued track instead of pinning it because I didn't have my Dremel. I bust my Dremel. I thought my Dremel was bust. I've now repaired it. It was a broken wire inside the tool, and I've soldered the wire back together, and it's fine now. I think I go for where I've got the track slightly lifting. I think the track, yeah, I can see it. I'm looking in the distance from where I'm standing, Steve. And you know where it goes over it? There's a hump, and you can see the train bounce. So the track's not sitting flat. So it is a track issue.
Yep.
This is the first time I've officially run trains though for ages. I noticed the problems. So I need to put nails in the track in places. I can do that because I can drill the sleepers and then knock them. But I'm not.
Anytime I work on a section of track, Lee, I always go back and run the trains for a while.
I haven't done it since I built this layout. This is the longest I've run trains on it. I've never really had the trains going round like constant like they are. And this is actually now telling me I need to go and nail the track down where I've got it lifted. I think half of the problem is I've glued it down onto the soft sponge, the spongy stuff, haven't I? And it's not advisable to do that, I don't think. It needs to be nailed direct to it, doesn't it? Looks like I'm gonna have to do some drilling with the sleepers and yeah, lifted here. And that's the work I need to do today for tomorrow. So I'm gonna run trains tomorrow if I can.
Too many throttles at the same time.
Have you seen what's in Blazey's put? I seem to be hijacking the chat.
That's okay.
He's trying to repair a loco at the moment, I think, aren't you?
No, anytime. Say, Blaze, if you want to come on up, you got a camera. Well, I'll put the link up. Anybody wants to join. Should have done that again. Hang on. That way we can hear you.
I've got another new logo, Steve.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
Oh, it's not there. I need to. Go edit avatar. Done. I've got another avatar done. Stop camera. It's not finished yet. It's got to go red. I've had another one avatar done for Alan Melwood Drive.
Ah, okay.
It's going red. That's just what he's done me.
Hey, hi.
That's just the same way what Scotty done me on the last one, but I'm waiting for it to come back in red. But that one is coming out in September, the end of September in stickers. I'm going to be printing all my stickers the end of September.
Yep.
That sticker one though is only going to have 100 stickers. That's only going to be limited. That one.
Limited edition, huh?
Yeah. Well, the reason that's going to be limited edition, as everyone knows, this layout, Alan Melwood Drive, was the last person that had it. His name was Alan. So I want to bring out stickers of it, but there's going to be as limited. I'm definitely I'm finding track problems running the train, I'm finding there's track problems where it's derailing down.
That's why you run the trains.
Yeah. So
you can find the track problems.
Yeah. And do you know what that's down to? I glued the track down with Yoo-hoo glue.
I thought everybody over there used copy decks to glue the track down.
They do, but I'm not paying the price for copy decks. When I got this layout, I got 2 tubes of Yoo-hoo glue with the layout that was in the drawer under the layout. So I'm not going to go and buy something if I had it already got given it with the layout, isn't it? But I think I need to nail it down where I've got problems. Hello,
I really need a...
HSE Express model train.
That's High. His name's High. He's from the Netherlands.
Oh, we are. I'll have to go and have a look at his channel.
I thought you knew him.
No, that's a new channel to me.
He's got a real good channel. Nice end scale layout.
Oh, yeah. I like watching people with the end scale.
Thank you, High.
I'm going to launch this mouse in a minute.
I've got 15 switches that I don't have switch motors on yet. So those have a tendency to flop around because they're not a positive throw. The Picos, I've taken that little spring out of them so that they'll accept a tortoise or a smale.
I found an issue in the train station. As it goes in the train station, tries coming out. It's coming off the track every so often. There must be a dog leg. So I need to go right through this track again. And find out the problem.
So right now I'm running the Super Chief, the Burlington Blackhawk, and a Burlington Manifest Freight. I use a caulk, and I don't have any out here. It's out in the garage. It's
now, I do know him, Steve. I am sub to him. I've just copy and pasted. I do know him. I have sub to him. It's just I don't recognise the name. It's just
plenty of time, High. Just need the money to go out and buy them.
Hello, GWF Trains.
Hey, is that George or Wally?
It's either George or Wally. It's one of them, innit? I've got a lot of time for their layout, only because I was involved in their 24-hour stream. I was actually on their 24-hour stream. Oh, it's George. Hi, George. Yeah, George, I'm going to send you an email. It'll probably go to your dad. I'm going to send you an email because I want to try and see if I can get you on my show, on my modelling show, showing that layout of. I'll send it over to your dad. So I'll send an email over to your dad, George and Wally. I'll send it over to you.
George and Wally, okay. Well, how's the weather in the super boonies of Chicago?
Did you see the videos he put up? He done an open house recently.
They did what?
He did an open house with his layout.
Oh, okay.
He put the video up. He had quite a few of the people I know that I know through. Because I know half of them because I've been on the panels with him when I've done the 24-hour with him. I've noticed Thingy started putting videos back up. We put a video up yesterday. Oh. Thingy Junction. Oh. Got mouldy raspberry, put some... Yeah, there's an issue at my train station where the track's lifted. I need to go right through my track and nail it down. I'm finding the issues now. So it may not be me couplings, it may be me track issue.
Could be. I know I will have some uncoupling issues when the track going into a grade or out of a grade is too steep because the couplers will separate. Let's see, which way do I
Problem
need?
I had
They'll
when
go like this.
when I was putting this track down, I have not got a track gauge setter. You know the thing when you're laying track? What you can use for laying track. But yeah, I'd used a straight edge, so it shouldn't have mattered, should it? But I think it's could have glued it down instead of nailing it. I don't think it works gluing it down onto foam board, does it?
Like I say, I use it's a DAP silicone type caulk or latex,
Yeah.
I guess it is.
Yeah, no, the stuff I've got is you know what you put under laminate flooring?
Uh huh.
It's a big piece of that, and all my layout is on it. Even my scenery is built on it. I'm made up with that farm, know how that farm's turned out. Well, this is not the original layout, Wally and George. This is my second layout. But I'm usually in the loft. I've took over another room in the house. That's why I've got to laugh about it, because I've took another room over in the house. It's where my computer is, and it's a 4x8 layout that I've built from ground up. But I'm just finding out I've got issues with the track. But I will be getting back in the loft on my original layout. This is my second layout. This is Alan Melwood Drive.
I got my second engine that I got to take to the workbench today.
I've still got a lot of work to try and do on Anfield Road, my original layout. This has just been a pastime because it's been too hot to go in the loft. It's been too hot up there, so I thought got off with this layout and built it from the ground up. Last week I was up on the baseboard and I fell off the baseboard head first. Still made no sense. It didn't knock any sense into me. Steve, Wally and George are asking you over your camera angles.
I'm sorry, what?
George and Wally are asking you about what camera angles you've got on your layout.
Or what?
And the Engage Scale Trains is asking.
I have I use ManyCam, which allows me to manage multiple cameras during a stream. And the cameras that I actually use are the cheap Logitech webcams. Right, and I can have up to 4 cameras showing at a time. And then I can switch to another 4 cameras, which I'll do here in a second. I'm fighting with a
put me down
train
the
at the moment.
if you want, Steve, and so you can, if you want for a bit, so you can.
No, you're fine. Doesn't have anything to do with you. I just had a loco go out, and I'm trying to run a long train back with a single loco up a grade, and it didn't want to do it.
Oh, it didn't. Yeah. I tell you now, whose layout's coming on well. Williams' layout's coming on well.
Yeah, it is.
Considering he can do anything now though in that layout now, because it's out in the shed. He can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I know what he's just bought. He's just
So,
bought himself. He's just bought.
What I
himself.
have then, George and Wally, is these are 4 cameras I have up right now, but I can switch. All right. And 2 of the cameras there are still the same, but it shows the other 2 cameras. So I can follow the trains around the layout. Now, one of the things, and it's none of my cameras are showing it. Hang on, I'll find one that shows it. This camera here. Nope, not that one. This one here. If I swivel around, you can see I've got a camera mounted on an arm, an articulated arm. So that one can swing around and show different angles. Like I can move it over and show the harbor scene. All right, or I can swivel it around, point it back towards the roundhouse, or across the way. So, and I want to put 2 other cameras on these arms as well. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, it's Jerry Sachs. He did a live yesterday actually. I've seen that. Oh, I'm gonna love to have this back. I can't wait to drill my track back out so I can nail it down. Yay! I got my Dremel back. I thought I'd bust it because it wasn't working. But then I thought, I'm not giving in that easy. It's not the Dremel, it's the Gauge Master version. But it does its job, it drills holes in the track. For putting track pins in. That looks like that's what my job is today.
So right now I'm putting the manifest freight back into the staging yard.
They more than likely probably are, Steve. He's asking are the Logitech C270s with USB extension.
No, I use I have one Logitech C300. Then I have 3 Logitech 615s and 2 Logitech C600s.
He's got.
And they're all on USB extensions and USB powered switches.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do in the loft. But the cameras I'm using are just HD cheap cameras from Wish. That's all mine are. I've got 2 of them. I only need 1 on this layout now. That's what I like about it. That's true, Simple Easy. He doesn't call his layout a layout, it's a train table, because it's not the same as all our layouts. It is. Anthony says it's a layout. It's a turntable. It's still got all the same stuff on it as ours has. I know what you're probably doing. You're probably down at the rails, Wally. You're probably heading down the rails, knowing you. I got my tax. So, I think I'm going to... Alright, if I plug my Dremel in. This is going to be a...
Yeah, you've got much better cameras than I do,
Who?
Anthony.
Yeah, well, Anthony has.
I just have the cheap ones.
Yeah, I've got the cheap ones.
Most of mine I bought used off of eBay.
Mine are bought off Wish. But I'm... Next month as well, not many people know, next month I'm paying for StreamYards. I'm getting the paid version of StreamYards for it. And then when I get the new laptop, I'll be going over to Streamlabs OBS. When I get the new laptop.
Yeah, the Manicam, there's a free version that you can run 2 cameras at a time. 5 or 6 years ago, I bought a version that was unlimited. They don't have that offer anymore. Now my computer only has the graphics capability to do 6 at 1080p.
I've started putting tax in the track where I've got the issues. This is going to be a slow process though, isn't it? It looks like my work's cut out today, doesn't it?
Huh.
What have you done now, Steve?
No, I was looking at the 920 and stuff that Anthony was talking about. And his are actually cheaper than mine and better.
Hey, do you know what hammer I'm not using my usual hammer this time, Steve.
No?
I don't use a big. I've got a proper little hammer now. That's just going. That was going overboard with the big hammer.
I'll break out the big hammer every now and then.
I don't know more. Not with track. that was just. I think that was just overkill.
Sometimes there's always that piece of plywood that has some glue or something that's harder than hell that a track nail won't go through. And I'll get the big hammer out. And I'll regret it every time too.
Yeah, I regret when you bring the big hammer out because it causes problems for you. It always causes problems. I'm dreading how much stuff I've got to watch. I think I've got over 30 stuff I've got to watch on YouTube. There's 12 I know of that I've just seen in the background. Oh, thingy's on. Doing back on track. Claude. I can catch it on the rerun. Ooh, what's he put up? From Ben's put a weathering video up. I don't know if you've ever looked at that one, Steve. The scrap
Who?
line. The scrap
Who?
line, he's in the UK.
I don't think so.
Scrap line, he does a lot of weathering of locos and track. Tim, his name is Tim from the scrap line. He's just put a video out weathering, filling and blending rust and dirt.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I watch him.
Yeah.
Did he change his name about 3 months ago?
Yes.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yes.
I never remember what his new name is.
Yeah. He put some good content out. He's just put a video out of such seen. Roy Container Man 68 just put a video out.
Yeah, I saw Roy's this morning.
I haven't seen Roy's yet.
It's not train related, but
it's not train related, but some of the stuff he does is interesting. Ah! Are you on about Steve's 86 PSD uploads, Triple Dog Dare?
yeah,
challenge?
he
put it on 6 hours. Is that the one I need to watch?
Yes.
To me. Okay.
Well, it's not dedicated to you, but the whole idea behind that Triple Dog Dare challenge is you get dared, so you got to do it, and then you have to name 3 other people to do it. And you're one of the ones he named, if I'm not mistaken.
Great, so I need to find 3 other different names. I can't name you because you've already done it.
I've already done it, yeah.
I know who will name. William can be one. I'll have to come up with 3 people. I can't name.
Hey,
William.
Roy.
Hey, Roy.
And Connie. I think I said hi to Connie earlier. I may not have.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you started using Anycam now as well, Steve. Connie's using Anycam on her dragons.
Does it work good for her?
Yes. Yeah, she's using it on the streams. She's happy with it. She only uses one camera, so it works on a workbench, zooming in on when she's painting the dragons. It was me that put it onto her, but it was the link you put it onto me, and then I passed it on to Connie.
Yeah, like I said, I've been using Manicam for ever.
Yeah, I like Minicam.
Well, I like a lot of things because it allows you to use more than one microphone. Okay, it's got a mixer built into it. It allows you can adjust the lighting and contrast for each camera individually. You can zoom in. The same camera can be set for different zooms for different screens. In other words, I could have the same camera on that twice on that out of the 4, one zoomed in and one zoomed out. Yeah. So there's all different kinds of things you can do with it. It's got green screen effect. It's got just all kinds of stuff. More stuff than I'll ever use.
Yeah. Connie's just said there. It works brilliant for zooming in on her dragons. I need to find my hammer. I don't want the big guns. I think I'll get the baby hammer.
The baby hammer?
Yeah, look, the baby one.
Yeah. I think my hammer's one that it was in a little tool kit that we bought for my son back in the 1990s when he was little. All right, it's this little thing.
Thinking that.
You know, and just to put it into perspective, size-wise, to a normal hammer.
And then, ow, I've just stood on my mic. Then I've got my little hammer. I've got an even tinier hammer, a little toffee hammer. Sometimes that works, but if it doesn't, if I need
the head of this,
hammer, if I need a
the
big
head
hammer,
of this fits. The head of this hammer fits perfectly between the rails.
It does with this one. This is a little tack hammer, but if I use that attachment,
I remember as a kid, I used to use my dad's little ball peen hammer he had.
That's what I've got. That's what that is. But the head on it isn't that good. It wobbles. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute the mic, aren't I? I'm gonna knock.
See you, Blazy. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Connie. This camera that shows the front end of the steam loco, that's behind the desk. And even though I have a extra light back there, it can get dark, so I have to brighten that one up. And then the other side of the layout that I am blocking, I don't even know what I have that one. Oh, that was, I need to reset.
Yes. I've started sorting out the issues, Steve, of where they didn't have track nailed down, where they had it derailing. I've done it in front of me. Had to start, innit? I've got to do track 2 yet. Bye, Blazes. I've got chat open. It's me all over. You've got over your 2 hours, Steve.
Yeah, it's about that time. My wife should be home pretty soon.
That's what I mean. That's what your wife will be home, so it'll be thingied. Don't forget, I'm live tomorrow. Do you want the link sending out, Steve?
Yeah, send it to me, please.
Yeah, no problem. I know I've got Connie coming on, and she's doing a dragon, and I think the dragon is dedicated to someone who we all know.
Yep. I heard her say something about it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. And it's going to an auction for Anthony, Redneck Way of Life. I look forward to seeing that. She knows her stuff on painting the dragons, though, I must admit. And it's down to me and William that got her up on the streams.
Yep.
She blames me and she blames William.
I was just an innocent bystander.
Yes.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, stick to that way, Steve. It's only me that I dig myself a hole and get myself into enough trouble as it is. Yeah, indeed. Trap in there. I've seen where I need to do track pins, where it's lifted. Oops, I should have muted me mic. Yes! I'm when I've got the high pieces on the track now I'm tacking it down. Yeah, that's true. It will be.
All right, we're back in the Capital City Limited into staging.
Did you ever finish your cornfield?
Yeah. That's it. Up. Look at the lower right-hand screen.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully you can't even tell, but there's the corn that I modeled. All right. Blended in to the corn of the backdrop.
Oh, cool. I wish I could do a backdrop on that door. A picture. I've got a picture that finishes there, but I can't because that's a cupboard, so I can't put a backdrop on it. I wish I could. The only way I could do it is have it removable.
I don't know if I showed you all this or not. Upper right hand screen. That's my icing facility. Since I right here, since I do the early 60s.
I'm dodging with death here. I've got a train running round and I'm trying to tack track down at the same time.
Where's it? Oh, that one there. That one there. So that's my icing facility.
Oh, that looks good.
And I've got to add lights to it, and I've got to get there's a expansion.
What lights are you going to use with that, Steve?
I just buy the LEDs and
the little wheat grain lights.
Well, yeah, they're nano. I get the nano warm.
Yeah, I've got a little light on my church.
But I've got to get an expansion for these platforms because another one goes here, okay, and then another one goes here, and part of this one goes over here. All right, and each platform will have one light in it. Plus, because this whole section of the layout is the drop down right here, this whole thing moves. All right, so I'll have to have it plugged in. See, it lifts up and slides. So I'll have some plugs that feed up into the bottom of the ice house, but I've also got I'll either have to use other cars to back in since these tracks are not currently powered.
Oh, I just had sparks fly. Because I was using the hammer and the tracks on.
Now, see, if I was Heath, I would have you muted by now.
Yeah, I know. I usually do mute myself.
Yeah, Connie, you're right. You can tell the difference once it's pointed out. But just at the glance of watching as the train goes by, I don't think most people can tell the difference in the corn.
Yeah, I'll admit on that one, Anthony, that swinging tripod that Steve recently just got does look good. I'd love to get one for in the loft. I could bring it off the beam in the loft.
Yeah, I need two more. All right.
I I'm going for 4 cameras up in the loft, and they're going to be off those brackets.
But what's nice about them, as you saw, you can vary your camera angles, and so that when people tune in, they're always not seeing the trains going from the same angles.
Yeah, because I'm going to get another. I want one for down here as well, because over in that other corner where me farm is, where the horse box is, you can't see the horse box. But I want another one of those arms coming off with a camera going. I want 2 cameras on this layout. I think 2 cameras will do this layout justice. Because I'm not moving. All the cameras are down here now and not moving back in the loft. I'm buying new cameras for the loft. Yeah, Jackie's been watching the football. That's why I got away running trains.
Okay, Jackie. Well, you're excused, of course.
Ooh, I've got about, I'd say, a good inch and a half, about 2 foot length of piece of track that's not even secured down, and it's just bouncing freely.
Well, that's not a good thing. That could be part of your problem.
I'm watching it. It goes over it, but you see the train dip. It's because it was glued down. I don't think it's advisable gluing to foam board.
Well, if you're going to use foam, you're going to have to glue to it because track nails won't hold. It's the matter of what type of glue to use. And again, I like to use it's DAP is the company, and get the name of the stuff. But it's a clear. It goes on white, but it clears, so you can't tell it. And it does a good job.
You're at 2 hours 24 now, Steve.
Yep, I'm going to quit at 2.5. That's way longer than I thought I was going to do.
I know it was. Thank you for letting me come up, mate.
You're welcome. And for everybody that tuned in, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm actually going to work on that cement plant back there behind me.
You've got. If you get chance later, you may have chance to try and do some work.
Way back there.
You may try and have chance later to work on it.
I'm not in any hurry. So, I've got to test all these tracks repeatedly with all the different trains to make sure everything's lined up properly before I ballast it. So I'm not, I'm not in any hurry.
Now I've done this running session here on your live, I actually know where my problems are with the track, and I'm getting my head into them now. I'm just gonna come out the stream properly, put YouTube on me laptop, and I'm just gonna get the track nailed down, I think.
Yeah, I've got a couple problems. I got a problem area on the switch leading in and out of the roundhouse that popped up about a week ago.
What's it doing?
Any of my 6-wheel or 3-wheel trucked locos, the SDs and the E units, are hopping off the track as they come out. So
that's good.
The 2-wheel ones don't, but 2-axle, I should say. And then back over on the pop-out lift section of the new, I've got an area where the foam flexes a little bit, so I'm going to have to work on it.
Yeah.
Most of the others are switch related, and it's simply because I don't have the positive action throws of the motors on them yet. So once I get those working, should be good to go.
Yeah. Well, I think you'll be calling it, won't you, Steve?
Yeah, it's that time.
It is. Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Steve.
You're more than welcome, Lee, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be sending the links. I'll be getting sent over in a bit. I'm probably gonna send them over. I'll probably send out the links because I've already put. I've got to put your link in on the stream. I've got to put a link of a channel I need to talk about as well. I've got some big ideas coming to me Modelling Sunday, but they'll all be released in my tomorrow.
Boy, there's a long lag between StreamYard and YouTube.
Oh, there is. I've got it on my phone and I've seen it.
All right. Anyway, Roy, Jackie, hi, Anthony, Connie, and everybody else that came. Thanks for joining us. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you later.
Later on.
Bye.
Bye.